one thing about me, I'ma serve you some glowy skin, okay? Yes, immediately, yes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine if you're new here, and finally, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Skin. It's been a minute since we did a Let's Talk Skin video on my channel, and as you can see from the title below, I really wanted to dive into sharing my skincare prep with you guys that always gives me a flawless base every single time, okay? Skincare prep is absolutely the most important thing that you need to do that will elevate your makeup look. And you guys know I have dryskin.com, so prepping my skin with the proper products to increase that hydration is really key and essential to having my base look more buttery, you know what I mean, more skin-like. And the main incentive of this video is just to share those products with you, because a lot of the times I do receive messages from you guys asking me how I get my foundation to look so smooth, but it's all about skincare prep, which I feel like if you are not taking the time to really prep your skin, please start doing it. Depending on your skin type, do whatever you need to really help prep your skin. If you have oily skin, you still can use hydrating products, okay? Don't be shy from using hydrating products, and this will really help to elevate your whole base routine. And for those of you guys who are new to my channel and don't know about Let's Talk Skin, it's basically like a cute little series that I started to share all of my skincare fave, whether I'm doing skincare product reviews or if I'm sharing like a routine like I am today with my skincare preps. So with that being said, I hope you find this video to be super helpful. Get comfortable, grab your matcha, grab your snacks, sis, and let's get to it. Now that I have you guys all up close and personal, let's talk about step number one, which is of course cleansing your skin. Cleansing your skin is extremely important, guys. Please don't be skipping this step, okay? You gotta wash your face. It's very important that you wash all of the debris off your skin in the morning and in the night. You guys are already gonna know which cleanser I'm about to show you guys because it's the same one that I've been using for the past couple years, honestly. And if you guessed it, you're right. It's from Serum. You guys know I have been using this cleanser for the past couple of years. It has become a huge staple in my skincare routine. Like, I have not swapped it out for any other cleanser yet. So that's how you know I love it, because normally when it comes to a lot of products, I'm always switching out and trying new things. But this one has claimed its spot, okay? When it comes to my cleansers, it has even claimed its spot with all of my family. Like, everybody in my family uses this cleanser. We are loyal to the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. Now, this one is really good for those of you guys with normal to dry skin, but of course, CeraVe is really good at providing skincare lines for all skin types. If you have acne-prone skin, if you have oily skin, you're gonna find products that work for you. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out CeraVe, especially if you're looking for skincare products that work. They are developed with dermatologists, which is amazing, but also they're very affordable. You can find them at your local Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart. I feel like they're at the perfect sweet spot, which everybody can go ahead and pick up. It's not too expensive when it comes to skincare, you know? So make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. I always recommend CeraVe, especially for anybody who's just starting to develop a skincare routine. If you have teenagers, if you have younger siblings or kids that you want to start them off with a skincare routine. Like my little brother, he's a teenager right now. He's using all CeraVe and he has extremely sensitive skin, and their products have been working wonders for him. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out this cleanser. Now, I would give you guys that whole infomercial lathering moment on camera, but let's be for real. I'm not trying to get foam and soap all over my hijab, okay? So I'm just coming to you guys post the cleansing process, all right? But yeah, CeraVe, key, major key. Okay, I had to raise my camera a little bit. I felt like you guys were a little too low, so yeah. I like this angle a little bit better. So after cleanser, I like to go in with a toner, and I've been obsessed with this one from Keys Soul Care. It's technically a toner and essence in one, but this is their Tranquil Essence. Guys, when I tell you this has been working wonders on my skin, I really do have more sensitive, dry skin, and I feel like it helps to calm the skin. It gives really good hydration, and lately my skin has been flaking a lot around my brow area, and this area of my face is actually where I'm the most driest. And honestly, guys, if you haven't tried Keys Soul Care yet or any of their products, I feel like body care and skincare is so good. I would highly recommend. If you're not familiar with Keys Soul Care, it's actually a brand by Alicia Keys, and I don't know if you guys see her skin, but her skin is literally flawless, all right? So when she launched a skincare line, I was like, yup, this makes sense. This is on brand, because she's all about loving your natural beauty and really taking care of yourself and allowing your natural beauty to shine. So all I can say is this is too good. And every time I post about it on Instagram, a lot of people agree and they've been really loving this as well. So 10 out of 10. So what I like to do is just go ahead and apply some on my hand just like that. Just rub it together, and then I just like to apply it onto my skin. Immediately, yes. And I don't want to give you guys that whole influencer, oh my god, ooh, ah, reaction that you guys really hate on TikTok, because I be seeing those comments on TikTok and they're like, girl, be for real. Just apply the product and stop giving us these fake reactions. But honestly, this one is too good. Like when I apply it, I just see it elevating my skin. Like I just see my skin starting to look so much more dewier. It looks plump. It doesn't look like it's dry. Even though when I use my CeraVe cleanser, it's really good at not stripping your skin of its moisture. But right now my skin has been so dry, so that when I go ahead and cleanse, I immediately have to start going in with hydrating products, because my skin is just like the Sahara Desert right now. It's thirsty, okay? And its thirst needs to be quenched, okay? And this Key Soul Care is gonna quench it, all right? Guys, I don't know what's going on with me, okay? I've been taking my vitamin D supplements and all of a sudden I got like energy like nobody's business. Side note, take your supplements, guys. See if you're deficient in anything, because seriously, watch your whole mood transform when you start taking your supplements. That's a little tangent, but alhamdulillah, my energy has just become like a 10 out of 10, which is really good, because then I have like more motivation and energy to chill with you guys and film more content for you guys. Yeah, I just go ahead with this and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I'm going in with a generous amount, but you don't need to do the most like me, but my skin is very dry, so I like to go in with a good amount of product with each product if that makes sense. And I just take a second in between to let them like really seep into the skin. And honestly guys, I really feel like my skincare prep before filming is like a little version of self-care for me every day. It's really therapeutic in a way, if that makes sense. It's just like on the weekends, you know, when you do your like reset and you do your hair treatments and your skincare and all that stuff, like it just gives self-care, you know? And that's what I feel like every day doing this time before I film with you guys just really puts me in the best mood to give you guys the best version of me, you know? So let me know in the comments below if you feel the same way. So next we're gonna dive into Serum, and this product is another holy grail that you guys have seen all over all of my platforms, to be honest, okay? She is greatly loved, and I'm talking about the Vino Perfect Radiant Serum from Caudalie. This right here, you guys already know. If you watch my Caudalie review from like ages ago, I called her my home skillet biscuit. If you guys watch That's So Raven, if you watch That's So Raven growing up, then you know what I mean. You get the reference, you get the vibes. But this one right here, guys, is such an iconic product in my skincare routine, because I think I really started using this religiously in like, what, 2019? So we're locked in, okay? Now this serum is so good for those of you who have drier skin, because the hydration, the glow, the dewiness, the plump that it's gonna provide your skin. But the main important thing for why I love to use it is the brightening effect. Like guys, if you're really consistent with this product, it will clear your dark spots and your hyperpigmentation. It is too good, okay? I myself, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, sometimes I slip and I fall off my skincare regimen, but every time I hop back on and I apply this consistently, I can see a difference in my skin. I feel like I have a glow in my skin. And this is one of those products that I always encourage if you're looking to invest in your skincare, because yes, it is more on the pricier side, but when I tell you the results are worth it, okay? I was at a point, honestly, with my hyperpigmentation, guys, that I was like, you know what? It's worth investing in a product. Like, as long as you clear and you give me the results, because ain't nobody got time for a product that is expensive.com and doesn't, you know, give what it needs to give. But Caudalie, their products are more of in the investment category, but they really do provide you those results. So it is worth it in my eyes, okay? And this serum is just always going to be a huge staple in my skincare routine, always. Like, I might try other things and switch it around, but best believe I will always run back to this serum, okay? Caudalie and CeraVe are just one of those brands that I originally, when I first started creating content, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some on, guys. And CeraVe and Caudalie are just one of those brands in the beginning of my skincare content creation journey that really invested in me and gave me such a positive experience. And I just love that. Like, the products work, the team is a vibe. So every time I speak about them with you guys on camera, that's why you guys can see such a genuine passion and love, because I just love that wholeheartedly. Like, I like the products, but also I've just had a continuous positive experience with the brands as well in my, you know, content creating journey. So I just feel like when I'm putting you guys guys onto their products, I'm really happy to do it because I feel like they're just one of those brands that deserve it, you know? We love kind souls, okay? So definitely check out the Vino Perfect collection in general. If you're really trying to get rid of your hyperpigmentation and discoloration, definitely check out the whole entire line. So I'm gonna get the forehead. I'm not gonna lie, off camera, I do be moving the hijab in certain angles. I'm gonna go ahead and just get my forehead area right there. And guys, look at the glow. Look at the glow. Do you guys see like how my skin is starting to really glow as we are using these products? Like, come on now. And then imagine when you go ahead and apply makeup over this, like the glow is sickening and I love it. I absolutely love it. So then I like to let that serum just marinate into my skin, and I go ahead with my eye cream. I'm gonna be taking this one from Believe. This is their moisturizing eye balm. This is another product that I feel like you guys have seen so much on my platform too. I really do love Believe products in general. Like, their skincare is too good. And honestly, I can say that for all the products that I'm talking to you guys about today. I love all the brands, let's be serious. If I didn't, I wouldn't be sharing them with you guys. But this one, especially if you have dry skin and mainly your under eyes are really dry, when you apply your concealer and you set it with a powder and you notice that your under eyes are dry as hell, let me tell you, sometimes all you need is a nice moisturizing, hydrating eye cream to prep your under eye area before you go ahead and apply that concealer. And this one has been my favorite for that. It delivers every single time. It not only gives you that hydration, but it also boosts your elasticity underneath your eye, which is so important because you know the under eye area, the skin is thin. You gotta make sure you really take care of your under eye area. But this one, every single day, I use it every single day, and I can't even count how many of them I went through because I love it that much. And you guys can even see here, I'm almost finishing this one too. So that's how you know I really do love the products that I'm recommending to you guys, because I'll be using them, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead just with a little bit. What I like to do is just spread the product underneath the eye. And then I also like to bring it right around my brow bone area. Just all around here. And then what I like to do is I just like to pat it in. You don't want to aggressively rub in your eye cream because, like I said, the skin underneath your eye is very, very thin. So the last thing you want to do is, you know, create more fine lines, even though fine lines are inevitable. It's part of the aging process, okay? But you don't want to create more premature fine lines by just being really rough and harsh with your under eye area. So I just like to softly pat that in, just like that. And now you can see that our under eye looks a little more hydrated, a little more plump now too. So please, please make sure you guys use a good eye cream, okay? Don't skip this step, because a lot of the times when I watch like skincare prep videos, people do their whole entire face, but they forget their under eye. Your under eye is part of your face as well, guys. Make sure you hydrate it so that you can get the most airbrush look underneath the eye. So this is another product that I feel like everybody and their mom needs to know about, okay? This is from Guerlain. I hope I didn't butcher the name, but it's from Guerlain. And this is their Annabelle Royale Youth Watery Oils. And as you can see, I'm almost finishing this. Like, and do I have another one on standby? Of course I do. That's how much I love this, okay? And I use this every single day when I'm prepping my face to film. And let me tell you why. Because personally, like I said, I do have dry skin. And what I noticed is every time I go in with a moisturizer, sometimes that moisturizer is not compatible with, let's say, my primer. And I still go ahead and use a primer all the time, because a lot of times I use a primer to kind of like blur out my texture. So I use like a blurring primer. But what I notice is that sometimes a moisturizer cream and then your primer kind of causes your makeup and your foundation to start peeling, if you know what I mean, because they're not compatible formulas, you know? So what I like to do is go in with an oil, because what I have found that works for me is every time I go in with an oil, which is really great for my dry skin, my skin soaks it up, okay? When I go in with an oil and then I go in with a primer and a foundation, no matter what primer I use, no matter what foundation I use, it's going to blend out flawlessly and it's gonna work cohesively, because the oil just doesn't interrupt the formula of the primer or the foundation. At least that's what I've noticed, and it's just worked for me. And I've been doing it every single day for like the past, I don't know, 4 years. I've just been using an oil as my step for when I'm doing my makeup instead of a primer. But what I do want to mention is that I use this oil as my final step for when I'm filming, okay? But when I'm going out, of course, I use like a moisturizer SPF cream. Or if I'm going out for the day and I'm doing like a full face beat, I make sure to go in with this glow stick from Supergoop because it has an SPF 50. So this gives me that oil consistency that will complement any primer and foundation like I mentioned, but it also has that SPF 50, so it's gonna protect my skin while also prepping it in the perfect way that works for my skin type. So this is what I use if I'm going out, and you guys have also seen it a lot in my content for that exact reason, because if I'm getting glam and I'm going out, you gotta make sure you protect your skin as well, and I just feel like the glow stick works perfectly for me. So that's why today I'm just going in with my favorite Guerlain Youth Watery Oil, because I'm just gonna go ahead and film another tutorial right after this, and once I'm done filming that, I'm gonna remove my makeup and do my skincare again, so I don't really feel the need to waste my SPF at this moment. I hope that makes sense, guys. But if you're going out, get this glow stick from Supergoop. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, all right? For this one, you gotta make sure you shake it a little bit, that you can get those pearls inside of it as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some on my hand because I don't even wanna try to do the drippy situation and get some oil on my hijab. So I'm just going to, you know, really pat that in. So the way my skin is glistening.com right now might be alarming to a lot of you guys, especially my oily skin girls, but I make sure to always give my skin time to absorb the oil and absorb all the products that we applied. So while these products are absorbing into my skin, I go ahead and fill in my brows, and then by the time I'm ready to apply my complexion products or dive into my makeup routine, my skin has already absorbed all the product and it's not as greasy, if that makes sense. So another step that I like to do while my skin is absorbing this product on my face, I like to go in with a product to hydrate and moisturize our lips, okay? You gotta make sure that your lips are moisturized too, okay? Because when you apply your lipstick, you don't want your lipstick to be super dry and flaky, okay? So moisturize those lips, you know, make sure your lips are not chapped.com. I like to use this product from Fenty Skin. It's on my desk every single day. It's a lip mask, but honestly, guys, I like to use it before I film because like I said, I like to go ahead and fill in my brows after I do my skincare routine. And while I'm doing that, I feel like this lip mask just works its magic because by the time I reach that point in my, you know, makeup routine where I'm doing my lip combo, my lips are nice and plump and moisturized. It just does what it needs to do, okay? And this is their Plush Pudding. I think that's how you say it because it doesn't have the G to make it pudding, but it's their Intensive Recovery Lip Mask. Fenty Skin absolutely snapped on this one. I love it so much and I literally use it all day, every day, even when I'm not filming, to be honest. It's just my favorite. And I love to apply it at night before I go to bed because then when I wake up in the morning, my lips are not chapped, you know? So I'm just gonna go ahead with some of that. I mean, yes, it's giving what it needs to give. It's giving chapped lips wear. We don't have time for her. We never heard of her, okay? Okay, I feel like I put my camera on a new tripod today, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's been sliding up and down, so I hope it's not that noticeable on camera, guys. Maybe this camera that I use for my YouTube videos is a little bit too heavy for this tripod that I'm using today, but hopefully it's not too noticeable. But anyways, we have finally made it to the last product in my skincare prep routine, and it's another goodie from Caudalie, and this is their Grape water. I'm sure you guys have seen it go viral on TikTok as well because she is that good, okay? Now this one is definitely like a must-have for those of you guys who have dry skin because it gives that like extra moisture back into your face. I can even use it to refresh my base when I have makeup on and then go in with my long-lasting setting spray to lock my makeup in. So it's really not just a product that you can only use when you're doing your skincare routine, if that makes sense. So I like to use it because I kind of feel like it helps everything kind of seep into my skin and it kind of pushes the products more into my skin. At least this is what I tell myself. I am not an esthetician. I am not a dermatologist, but this is what I feel and I can see happening with my skin when I spray it, all right? I hope that makes sense. And it just feels so refreshing on the skin, guys. I would say definitely give this a try if you have dry skin like me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray some of that now. Yes. That's it right there. Did I go in with a crazy amount? Absolutely, because I drench my skin in this, okay? But because I don't have the patience to let my skin just, you know, absorb the product on its own, you know, I go in with my little fan and I just allow it to, you know, speed up the drying process. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. And yeah, guys, this is what my skin looks like after going in with the fan for a couple of minutes. And as you can see, the skin is glistening. Of course, when it comes to your skin, texture is normal. You know, having different skin concerns is very normal. Everybody's skin is different and everybody has different skincare journeys. But I feel like as long as you use the right products to help your skin, you can achieve your skincare goals as well. And that will allow you to achieve a flawless, beautiful makeup application also. You know, the two go hand in hand, guys. And of course, my skin will look less less overly shiny, okay, by the time I'm done filling in my brows. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna be picking up any of these products. And if you guys enjoyed this video or even found it helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe and join the family because I would love to have you here. And like always, I'll see you in my next video.